tag. So let me go ahead and see here. Just looking for Dictator Axe for right now. So let me go ahead and try and add one more time just to make sure. How are you both doing today? Hopefully you're doing good.
Hey, thanks for having us, RichRad.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, seriously, it's a pleasure. Are you kidding me? I mean, you guys are, like, awesome supporting me when I continue to try and do this, and I want to give that back. So let's see. I think we're just, I'm going to give it another just few seconds or two until we do this. We may switch off that. We're in the first group. And again, since there's only the few groups today, there wasn't too many for the sign up. I know I did still put a tweet out there and information about it, so maybe people will sign up a little later. We'll probably just go with these first two, at least for now. Gonna get, there we go. Now we have them online. Fantastic. Invite to groups. We are going to have the 4 of us. All right, cool. So that is all fine and dandy right now. So we're going to go ahead and update this. We'll switch it back now. Trying to get used to this new overlay, like I said. So I apologize for a little bit of the delay, getting used to the transitioning aspect of it.
Great name.
Oh, I know, right? All right, fantastic. So that changed over. And again, just so those who are wanting to know who is next in the rotation, it is in the lower third once again. So it will be VLR along with Reven and LB that are going to be in the next group for this match after this initial one. So let's go ahead without further ado, get this first one underway. And we're going to get in that real lightning fast. Ooh, and it is going to be on Dorado. Nice. All right, so what we'll do is, just since we do have the 2 randoms that are still going to be a part of this, let's go ahead and try and switch, or let's actually not try, let's do. Let's go ahead and switch into the team chat. Now let's see if we can get some feedback. Fantastic. So we are going to have a few members hop into this team chat, waiting to see who the rest of the individuals are for this commentated event on the defense of Dorado. Blue team coming out here with, for sure, 1 tank. Going to have Vineapple on the McCree. Waiting to see what the last few members are going to choose here as we look to hopefully have an entire 6-man team in this voice chat for the commentated event. 2 of the randoms are actually going to be in a duo group, so they will have some coordination between the 2 of them of this 4-stack. Red team also having a quad group with 2 duo members together, looking like we do have the 2 tanks, 2 support compositions, waiting to see what that last member is going to choose here for the second DPS. 35 seconds now to go. We do have actually a switch, so it will be Diamondity. I'm going to say that wrong. On the... I know, Diamond TY, right? I was just like, that's going to be wrong. And then Wilburnator. Okay, that's interesting too. I always like seeing what individuals' names are because sometimes they can be really wacky and just like, I know I'm going to butcher it. It always happens. And to be honest, I was never good at English. That's why my strength is in math.
I'm the worst at math.
Oh, man, I was so good at math. I loved math. But English was never my strong point. It's funny, my fiance, who's Russian, speaks better English than I do. Alrighty, we are going to have this 2-2-2 composition. Blue team looking to try and get an engage. Mystic getting an early pick here on the Widowmaker, taking out the Genji. Blue team wanting to be careful as they are going to try and advance quickly here around this corner since they do have this numbers advantage. Having that Reinhardt along with the Diva moving forward with the payload, trying to get some opportunities here. Sightlines available as well as RichRad throws some damage onto the Widowmaker on the high ground, getting her very low, almost able to get the pick, but Diva now going to be extremely aggressive to try and pressure them back. Reinhardt now on the low ground. Blue team needing to find the opportunity to drop down low to try and contest going into this tight underpass here to see if they can prevent red team from pushing forward. A nice engage, unfortunately, is going to get overwhelmed on the low ground. Charge will come out, pinning RichRad. Halt going to try and buy some time. That was a lightning fast earth shatter coming out by that Reinhardt. Unbelievable job how quickly they were able to generate that in this fight. 4 minutes still to go. Blue team is most likely going to have to fall back and regroup here to try and see if they can find another position to contest against this pushing red team. All right, and we do have 1 member down, so it will be a 5v6 now as we look to go into it. Fire Strike coming out by the Reinhardt again, trying to generate some ult charge, wanting to get that immediate Earth Shatter again here for this next engage as they look to try and push through this doorway. Diva getting extremely low, though, on the front line. Charge not going to be able to pin on anybody as we do start to fall back. Supercharger will be used in the back corridor to see if we can give the extra damage and try and throw some damage onto that high ground, getting that Widowmaker off this perch. Sideline still available. Reinhardt going to force it back, getting that knock back, and also going to be able to get the kill onto the Supercharger, seeing if we can try and now recover from this pressure. And Red Team, again, needing to be very careful. We are starting to advance onto them. Reinhardt getting low, but receiving quite a bit of healing here. Going to get another Earth Shatter. RichRad able to survive through it, wanting to give some additional damage to prevent them from getting those follow-up kills, as we are going to now be charged once again by this D.Va-Reinhardt combination, and Moira using the Coalescence. Just continuously momentum for Red Team. They are just allowing themselves to fuel through this fight. Unfortunately, not able to get anything out of this hold. We will have one ultimate so far. Vineapple along with Alper, soon to have it. Dragon Blade in addition. So that will be 4 ultimates as we approach this last tail end of the checkpoint. Reinhardt still going to hold strong here on the front line. Widowmaker getting some sightlines, wanting to try and throw some damage up there once again to see if we can get the pick. Oh, man, that's going to be another pressure. Here comes the self-destruct, wanting to try and hide behind it. A lot of damage coming in, surviving through the headshots in the back by Widowmaker, as we now need to try and contest against it.
What are you watching?
I know it's on the right-hand side.
He's the one
this is totally me commentating our match. Yes, indeed. Red Team now is going to be in the back line, trying to see if they can continue to push. We will have the minefield come out by the Wrecking Ball to try and contest against it. Supercharge again available by the Orisa to try and give that extra damage to hopefully find the opportunity to contest against this Red Team. Pushing forward on the payload. Nice Deadeye here coming out, getting a double kill. Vineapple claiming 2 as we now look to continue falling back since the damage is so strong. RichRad getting knocked down by the Earth Shatter as we continue to try and push. 6 minutes and 50 seconds, and a lengthy amount of time still remains for Red Team to try and claim victory on Dorado. Seeing if we can regroup, we do have the Coalescence along with the Dragon Blade. Still have the opportunity to try and contest. We have the respawn advantage as they look to approach just around this corner with now Widowmaker on the high ground. Another self-destruct is coming overhead, needing to hide behind the shield. Manages to get 2, unfortunately, does go down. 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Charge will land onto RichRad. Fortify just ending. Halt going to try and get them away to stay a moment longer alive, but isn't going to happen. This Red Team being extremely coordinated right now and just completely dominating over this push, and that's unfortunately going to be a loss here on Dorado for Blue Team. But on the bright side, let's see what the play of the game was. Probably going to be that Deadeye. I'm hoping it's going to be that Deadeye.
God.
Oh, whatever. It's okay. I'll Lifesaver? Now I'm curious.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, for Lifesaver? Yeah, it happens every once in a while with the Zenyatta because of the Transcendence, but he didn't even use it, surprisingly. That's interesting. Must have just kept him real low for a while. Anyways, for those of you that did tune in very last minute on this for, what is it, the Roadhog and the Genji, you should definitely go to that live Twitch stream in the bottom left-hand corner. It has been fantastic having both of you in it. Welcome to the fan match. Have a lovely night. Happy gaming and take care, everyone. That's
I don't think she...
That was, what just happened, guys? I don't know what I was a part of.
That was shot.
That was great. Oh, that was so great. Alrighty, fantastic. Again, like I said, I know that we didn't have too many groups, so I know we'll definitely get you in another round for sure in the next couple hours. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely keep an eye on that fan information in the bottom left.
I'll totally be watching.
So, oh yeah, no, trust me. So we will definitely do another one very shortly, guys.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks.
Hey, welcome.